A story with you, and this story is very interesting. India was to play Australia in 2003-2004. Saurav Ganguly was the captain, and on his previous tour, Rahul Dravid had failed as a batsman and he had failed miserably. राहुल द्रविड़ बुरी तरह से असफल हुए थे 2000 के टूर पे 1999-2000. You know, normally during these months only the tour to Australia takes place. इन्हीं महीनों में ऑस्ट्रेलिया का टूर होता है ना, सर्दियों के दिनों में होता है, हमारे यहाँ जब सर्दियाँ होती हैं. In the summer of 2002, Rahul Dravid had scored 2 centuries on his tour to England. In fact, he had scored a double century in England at the Oval. And his innings, the innings that he played at the Headingley, is rated even today among the best innings of all time. He had scored a majestic 100 at Headingley, Leeds. So he had established himself as a good batsman, as a great batsman by that time. But he always wanted to score runs in Australia and he was very desperate. So in the run-up to that Australia tour of 2003 and 4, he was practicing very hard in the nets. And John Wright was the coach, and that was the best time of Indian cricket. You know, Saurav Ganguly was the captain, John Wright was the coach, and he was an amazing coach. John Wright could sense the desperation in Rahul Dravid, that one of his favorite wards, one of his favorite players, one of his favorite batsmen was under stress, and he was trying very hard to prove a point. So he walked up to Rahul Dravid after the end of the practice session one evening, and he told Rahul Dravid, doesn't matter mate, even if you don't get runs in Australia, you will still be a great batsman. कोई बात नहीं है मित्र, भले ही तुम ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रन न बना सको, फिर भी तुम एक महान बल्लेबाज कहलाओगे. And let me tell you, on that tour to Australia, 2003 and 2004, Rahul Dravid was in a sublime form. He was in the form of his life. He scored 619 runs. He was a man of the series. Ricky Ponting had scored more runs than Rahul Dravid, but Rahul Dravid's batting on that tour to Australia was just fantastic. That tour to Australia is also known, also remembered for Anil Kumble's perseverance and his dogged determination. Kumble played only 3 test matches and he took 24 wickets. So that's another story. That's Anil Kumble's story that we will talk maybe some other day. Yes, and that's again very interesting and very inspiring how Anil Kumble got selected to that tour and how he managed to prove his detractors wrong, who had been saying that Anil Kumble is not very effective on foreign soil. Coming back to Rahul Dravid, he has scored 619 runs and he was rightly declared, justifiably declared the man of the series. Now, what I am trying to establish here is that nothing in life is more precious than your own life. So even if you don't do well, at the IAS or NDA or CDAs, the careers that you have chosen for yourself, you should not feel that you are good for nothing. You have to value your life. Just the other day I read a story in a local Hindi newspaper that a boy from Palamu, Jharkhand, was found hanging in his room, and he was preparing for IIT for the past couple of years, and he was finding it difficult to crack the IIT. His father is an assistant professor there in Jharkhand. He had come to counsel his son, but when he reached to his son's lodge probably in Rajendra Nagar or some other location in Patna only, the boy was in Patna only, and he found his son's dead body hanging from the ceiling. But that is bad. IIT can never be more precious than life. Yes? So that's what I wanted to tell you. I as a teacher, as a mentor, will keep encouraging you, will keep motivating you. But even if you fail to achieve what you have planned for yourself, in that case, you should not be a worried man. समझ गए? तो उतना मतलब अपनी जिंदगी से ज्यादा किसी चीज का महत्व नहीं है, ये मैं कहना चाह रहा हूँ। थैंक यू।